What's up, everybody, and welcome to Turbo's Top 10 List, where every week I drop a sports top 10 list on your ass. This week we're doing second baseman playing in the major leagues right now. Getting started on this list is going to be a rookie from the left coast, Mr. Gavin Lux. Gavin, you and I must have some sort of connection here because every time I open a pack of cards or break any kind of cards, your rookie card's in it. So I love it. Keep it coming. Sky's the limit with this kid. I mean, it says something being a starter on that Dodgers roster right now as it is, as loaded as it is. So I've got big things planned for him and his sports cards. Number 9, another young player, Mr. Cavan Biggio from the Blue Jays. Now, the Blue Jays are another team loaded with young talent, and especially kids of ex-major leaguers. Vlad Jr., Bo Bichette, Mr. Biggio. So I have a feeling this core group of guys are gonna be around for quite a long time. And to say the sky's the limit with these guys, I think is even low because all of them can hit, all of them can field. They are just straight monsters. So if the Blue Jays can ever get some pitching, we'll see how far that team can go. Coming in at number 8, I've got Jonathan Villar from the Marlins. Now, Jonathan, don't go getting too good too quick because Jeter will just ship your ass right off for next to nothing. You know, pack a big league chew and a Gatorade bucket. So don't get too good too quick because, man, you have put together some awesome seasons even in the minors with the Orioles. So this kid's got a lot ahead of him, and I can't wait to see how it turns out. Number 7, we're going to the Brew Crew and Keston Hiura. I'm horrible with names, ladies and gentlemen, so I apologize. This cat has been consistent ever since he came up, ever since he got on the Brewers. And again, that Brewers team is loaded. So expecting big things from him and big things from the Brewers. Watch out, Central. Coming in at number 6, I've got Brandon Lowe from the Tampa Bay Rays. Yes, haven't talked about the Rays a whole lot in these top 10 lists, so might as well break the ice right here, huh? But no, that Tampa team always comes out with like a budget pitching staff and just does amazing things, and it just goes to show you how great that the coaches and the executives over there are. I think they're above and beyond a lot of the ones that in the big markets, because I have a feeling this Rays team is going to compete with the Yankees for the AL East. So stay tuned with that. Started by this guy. For number 5, we're going to Kansas City, and you can't spell Whit without hit. So Whit Merrifield is coming in this list right here. Man, all this guy does is hit. He hits everywhere. I mean, he leads the league in hits. If this dude isn't contending for a batting title this year, I might just stop watching baseball all to begin with. The only downside is that he's on a Royals team, which is really crappy. So pitchers might start pitching around him. So let's see how his plate discipline is, which I have a feeling when you're hitting that well and that often, it's not going to be that big of a deal. So Whit Merrifield, I have a big feeling 2020 is going to be a huge year for you. Number 4. This one's kind of hard because I don't know exactly how the Yankees are going to put together their infield, but if Gleyber Torres is listed and plays at a second baseman position, even for those of you in fantasy baseball, if you can pick him up and put him at the second base position, that's completely awesome. This dude rakes. He had a breakout year last year. I have a feeling it's just going to continue, even though I am wearing my Red Sox stuff today. It's kind of hard to agree with that, or argue that, but it is what it is, folks, and I try to keep it unbiased. But Torres, if he plays second, he's going to have a huge year. If he plays shortstop, he's going to have a huge year. And DJ LeMahieu, if he ends up playing second, which I think is going to be the case, you could slot him in anywhere from 8 to here. So the Yankees are rich at the second base position, as they are pretty much in any other spot on the field. So Mr. Torres, we'll see exactly where they list you. Number 3, I've got Ketel Marte from the Diamondbacks. What more can you say about this dude? First of all, his cards are flying off the shelf. The dude can just rake. He has a great glove. The Diamondbacks made some roster updates from last year, so let's see how that all works out. But it always seems like the Diamondbacks get in their own way when it comes to getting to the postseason or having postseason aspirations. So we shall see how that is. But Ketel Marte, I have a feeling he's going to have a huge year. Coming in at number 2, Jose Altuve. Cheater! Excuse me. And last but not least, number 1 on the list, and if you hung with me this long, you know exactly where I'm going with this. I'm going to Atlanta and Ozzie Albies. This dude, first of all, signed a cheap as hell contract last year, so he's going to be with the Braves for the foreseeable future. This dude is absolutely amazing on the field with the bat. Him and Acuna Jr. and that whole Atlanta Braves team should just fucking rake this year. So that's my top 10 list for this week. Drop in the comments your top 10, or if you have someone that I missed or you want to argue a position, please feel free. Keep an eye out for we are still doing the long form podcast and the highlight show, so keep an eye out for those videos. And until next time, this has been Turbo's Top 10.